guys, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we are looking into how are they currently feeling about you, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is this elephant finger puppet, all right, and it is saying hello to you. All right, this is the first pile. Second pile is this cute little panda finger puppet, and it's also saying hello to you. All right, so that is pile number two for you. Take some time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking you to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. And I'll give you a few seconds now to intuitively see which pile or piles you feel called to, and then I shall begin, all right? Hi, pile one. For those of you who chose the elephant finger puppet, this is going to be your reading, all right? But before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, pile one. How is pile one's person currently feeling? Or pile one, please. How is pile one's person currently feeling about pile one? Okay. Alrighty, and hold on, pile one. Getting some additional information. Energy is pile one's person. And any additional information you can give me about pile one and their person right now? Okay, I'll take it. Alrighty, pile one, we've got weekend trips, we've got alone time, and we've got social pressure. Okay, and we've got the sea serpent. All right. Got justice, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the World, Hangman, or woman in this case, and the Emperor. All right. Is it in your frame, pile one? Just shift this up a little bit. Okay. Given we have alone time over here, this could be some sort of maybe a disconnect between the two of you. Would not be surprised if there is no contact going on right now between the two of you. There is definitely some hermit energy that your person is in right now. They're definitely thinking about a lot of things. They're definitely evaluating where they are in at life. I see this more to be external circumstances that are blocking this connection right now. Pile one, I think that your person is going through a phase in their life where they need to close out cycles, and either they're very, very overwhelmed about it and they don't know what to do, or for some of you, your person is in the process of figuring out. Common theme for all of you is that your person right now has gone within. They are taking time to breathe out. And it doesn't look like it has anything to do with your connection, Pal 1, because the energy that I'm feeling is more to be external circumstances that are blocking this person from coming forward or even just talking to you. This person might be thinking of taking a trip somewhere just by themselves, just try to figure things out, sort things out. There's definitely a want on this person's end to close something out, and it looks like they've been stuck in this energy for quite some time, Pal 1, and they just really want to feel good and new again, but they don't really know how to get there. There's definitely more masculine energy coming from your person. Gender doesn't matter, but that's the energy. Like, at least there is a need or there's a desire in them to take charge of their life, but I think right now they're unable to and they don't know what to do. And so they've just sort of gone within. It's possible that whatever they're going through has been orchestrated by the universe so that this person takes a step up in their life, whatever that could mean for them. Given we have a spirit card over here. But yeah, there's a very, very strong desire on your person's end, Pal 1, to get out of this energy that has been dragging them for so long. It's possible that whatever this person is going through, Pal 1, it looks like if it just had been themselves dealing with this, I think that your person could have handled it better. But I think that there's a lot of judgment coming from other people. There might be a lot of people trying to dictate this person's actions. There might also be a lot of an image issue that this person is concerned about with respect to what they're dealing with. And so that added pressure is getting very, very overwhelming for your person right now. It's possible for some of you, I'm getting that your person has tried to get out of it, but given we have a spirit card over here, there's a transformation that needs to happen in your person for them to come out of this situation. And I think they are still yet to understand that. And so whatever transformation they're making is external, but the transformation has to happen within them. And so I think that given we have a spirit card over here, I think that they are in like getting into a phase where there's going to be internal transformation within them. This person could be traveling a lot just to escape their reality as well. Would not be surprised. But yes, definitely a lot of very closed off energy coming from your person right now, Pal 1. They don't really want to interact with anyone. They just want to be by themselves right now. I mean, we have alone time over here, but we also have the sea serpent. That's why it's like, it's really magnified. Plus we have the hanged as well coming through. So this is how they're feeling overall. Let's get into how they're feeling about you right now, Pal 1. So they definitely know that how they've been treating you in this connection has not been okay. As in, it's possible that this person might have ghosted you, would not be surprised, or this person just suddenly stopped talking, or just kind of slowly the communication between the two of you just went really, really less. That's also a possibility that I'm seeing. But either way, I don't think that this person gave you an explanation about what's happening with them. It's also possible that this person might have just told you, like, I'm just going through a lot of stuff, and that's it. And you probably would be wondering, well, what stuff? And like, what is the magnitude of it? Like, what do you mean? And you might have, you know, kind of been in an energy where you're like, okay, well, can you give me more details? Either maybe even if I can't help you out, at least I will be able to understand the situation better and understand your behavior better. But it looks like this person didn't do that, pile one, and there's a recognition on their end that they didn't do it. All right. So if you're wondering if whether or not you were justified in being upset with them not being clear about what they were dealing with as well as what they were feeling, then yes, you are absolutely justified. We've got the justice coming here. And this person also feels the same way. They know that they didn't give you the clarity that you should have had about what they were going through. They know that they don't, I mean, how do I put this? They didn't necessarily have to go into the finer details of what they were going through, but leaving you hanging like that or just saying one sentence and then disappearing completely, your person is realizing that it was not the right thing to do. A little bit of just realizations going on with your person right now with respect to like they're feeling, like they feel that, yes, okay, shouldn't have done that. You know, that thought is there, as well as there's a little bit of, all right, yeah, that was not right. You know, that kind of feeling that's coming through. It looks like whatever behavior they showed you, pal one, it's caused some sort of rift between the two of you. So this person's going through something else other than your connection, but because of that, kind of influenced the energy that they showed up in this connection, and it has now kind of caused some sort of rift, some sort of, I guess I would say, things are just hazy between the two of you right now, and your person understands that. They're trying to have faith that things are going to get better, but I think they just kind of go a lot of back and forth on that, pile one. This person is feeling very, very low on self-confidence right now, pile one. And there's also an energy coming through that they are not good right now for you, or you are just, you've got your life sorted out, everything's going great for you, and reality could be different, pal one, but this is just what this person is feeling right now about you. And there might be a little bit of like resentment coming through that your person feels that, okay, you know what, I'm going through all this, and meanwhile my person that's here, they're completely fine, they're happy, they're good. And there's a little bit of that resentment coming through, as in, why am I going through all this? And you know, this is really upsetting myself, my energy, everything's going into a big mess. And so I do see a layer of resentment, but I think it's just the energy that they're in, pal one. I think it's just too overwhelming for them. And given that they feel like they're much, much, much lower than you, yeah, there's a little bit of jealousy coming through as well. To them, it feels like you've got your life sorted out, Halwan. And they want to be there, like the way that you or they perceive your life to be. They want their life also to come to that point, but because right now they don't know how to get there, there's a little bit of jealousy that I see, a little bit of resentment coming through. And I think that is also showing in their actions as well. And it's also possible that this person might have acted out of jealousy or resentment, and your person feels that they should not have shown up that way. So it's probably some sort of an impulse reaction, or something that they said mindlessly, and now they're thinking about it and they're like, okay, I should not have said that, or I should not have behaved that way. But I think it's just the energy. I don't think that it is this person's core, Pal 1, but I think it's just the energy that they were influenced by. Not making excuses, but I am seeing a little bit of guilt and recognition that I should not have behaved that way. That kind of recognition there. It's also possible that given this person wants to step into the masculine energy, and this person views you in your feminine energy, gender doesn't matter, it's just the energy. It's also possible that there are societal expectations that this person has to step up in a certain way if they want to be comfortable taking on the masculine energy in this connection. And your person's struggling with that as well. So it's not just this person's perception that you are doing much better than them, it's also people's perception that you're doing much better than them, and that's adding to the turmoil that's going on within them, Pal 1. This person's character could be they generally could be goofy and fun-loving and just, very, kind of skip all over the place kind of a person. Which is why it's really surprising to them that they're taking all of this so seriously, because it's quite unlike them to behave this way, and your person's realizing that right now. That they should have been okay with you doing much better than them, because your journey is separate and their journey is separate, and they should have been they should have been happy for you, they should have been supportive of you, rather than comparing and kind of impulsively treating you in a way that was not right. So there is an understanding of that going on with your person right now, Pal 1, that they should have been happy for you and your success and your life. And that what they were dealing in their life was their own, and that had nothing to do with you, and it should not have affected the way that they treated you. Your person right now is learning how to feel secure in themselves, Pal 1. They're learning how to feel secure in themselves despite other people's expectations and despite how other people in their life are doing, whether it's you or another person. I think that's the transformation. You remember I said that the transformation has to go within, because I think that this person has tried every possible thing, changing every possible thing in their external world, I guess I would say, but nothing's changing because there needs to be a shift internally. And the shift is looking to be that this person has to understand that their life is their own. And it doesn't have to go at a pace that society expects. It doesn't have to match to anyone. And it doesn't matter how well other people are doing. They have to focus on themselves and take their life the way they want it to, rather than following what other people are expecting out of them. So there's a lot of internal transformation going on with your person. And I think it's through this transformation that your person is slowly coming to a realization that how they treated you when they were feeling all of this like jealousy and resentment and, adding the social pressure along with that. I think there's also a big realization of how this person treated you and how that was not right. And that's what they're feeling right now. There's no action-oriented energy, Pal 1. There's still a lot of other transformation that this person has to go through, which is not related to your connection, but there is realization that how they treated you was not coming from a place of security. And they're learning how to feel more secure in themselves, and as a result, treat other people with the respect that they deserve, regardless of what's going on in their life. So it's realizations that are happening right now. Pal 1, no action-oriented energy at all. Even the Six of Swords is more of realizations. It's more of wanting, but not like actually moving there, no. There's definitely a desire to take charge of their life. There's also recognition of what they've been doing wrong and how they can correct it in the future. So it's more about how they are going to show up in your connection the next time it comes around, if there's an opportunity. Right now, I don't see any apology coming in or any action-oriented energy. I don't think this person will reach out either, Pal 1. I know that's probably not something that you want to hear, but I think that there's a lot that this person has to transform into internally, and it's a process, and one, it's divinely orchestrated, and that is putting your person in an energy where they just want to be by themselves. So in the current energies of how they're feeling for you, I don't see that happening, like apology or even reaching out. No, I don't see that, but I do see realizations happening on their end. And like when they reach out in the future, they will be mindful of their actions. That's the phrase. So even at that point, I don't think that you are going to be getting an apology. It's going to be more of, I will correct my behavior henceforth kind of energy. Shall we get one advice for you? Pal 1, let's get one advice for you, right? Because this is what they're currently feeling. One advice for Pal 1, please. Okay. Got the Ace of Swords, the Fool. Wow, planes going over. And we've got Strength. Pal 1, let go of your need to have clarity about this person's actions, because I think that there is a big disconnect with the way that this person is acting and what they truly feel on the inside, because I think that there's just that much of misalignment that this person's going through. So it might be very, very bothersome for you to keep trying to analyze this person's actions, because it's definitely not going to be aligned with what they're feeling on the inside. It looks like you have been trying to kind of gain clarity about why they're acting this way, or what are they trying to communicate with their actions. But it looks like right now their actions are, it's so misaligned that what they're feeling on the inside is you are not going to understand based off of their actions. So right now, given the energy that your person is in, let go of your desire to understand this person's actions. Let go of your desire to gain clarity about what they're feeling through their actions. All right? And honestly, let go for now, given that this person is extremely misaligned with their own life. Forget this connection, with their own life right now. There's a lot that needs to happen in this person's life so that they can get into an aligned energy for their life, and as an extension of that, for your connection. So it might be helpful for you to let go of it right now. All right? You always have free will, but the main message that's coming through is let go of your desire to understand this person's actions right now, because it is too chaotic. And honestly, I don't think they themselves know how they've been behaving and how to even behave in a way that shows what they're truly feeling on the inside. Would not also be surprised if this person does not understand what they're feeling on the inside as well. All right? Yes, it's going to take a bit of strength on your end, Pal 1, to kind of take a step back and, one, not take this person's actions personally, and number 2, let go of the need to have your answers right now, because the answers right now are not coming from this person, definitely. All right? So let go of your need to have answers and clarity about the situation right now, about this person in particular right now, from this person. All right? Your intuition will definitely be giving you updates about what's happening with this person and where they're at. Trust what you're feeling intuitively, because I think that what you're feeling intuitively is going to be very, very, very different from this person's actions. All right? So right now, let go of the need to gain answers from this person, because they're not in the energy. Let go of your need to gain clarity from this person's actions. Yeah, let that go as well. All right? Trust your intuition. And yes, that's going to take a little bit of strength for you to tap into that and just follow what you're intuitively feeling, rather than what is being shown to you right now by this person. It's going to take a lot of strength in you, yes, to shift that focus and focus on what you're feeling intuitively. All right? So that is the advice that's coming through for you, Pal number 1. I really hope that this reading brought you the clarity that you were looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. And I just wanted to say my private readings are open right now if you'd like to check it out. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, Pal 1, I just want to say thank you so much for all the love and positive energy you've been sending my way, whether it's with a like, share, subscribe, your comments, the tips that you send in, and even watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel all of your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for that. Pal 1, take care of yourself, all right? And I will catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi, Pal 2. For those of you who chose the panda finger puppet, look at him, he's so cute. Let's get into your reading, all right? But before we get into your reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes. Think of your person. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2. How is Pal 2's person currently feeling about Pal 2? Okay, let's take that. What are you currently feeling about Pal 2? energy of pile two's person, please. Okay, thank you. And what's going on between pile two and their person, please? Okay, I'll take that. Thank you. All right, so we have holding hands, emotionally unavailable, octopus, right? Okay. Got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Page of Swords, we've got the King of Pentacles in the masculine energy, got the Ace of Wands, and we've got the Knight of Cups. All right, give me 1 second, pile two, because I want to clarify emotionally unavailable. Can you clarify emotionally unavailable for me, please? Clarify emotionally unavailable for me, please. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, the Tower, Justice, Empress, and Emperor. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Pile two, give me a second, all right? Is this in your frame? Yeah. It's kind of to one side, isn't it? Hold on. Okay. Pile two, your person is healing from another connection that they thought was the one for them. It's possible that the breaking down of that connection really impacted your person to such an extent that they never want to put themselves through that phase again in their life. I mean, I'm being called to see, can you see how close the imagery is? These are two different decks. She's covering her eyes and crying, and she's covering her eyes and crying as well. Gender doesn't matter, it's the energy that your person is in. It looks like that connection left your person reeling, pile two, and they never ever want to be in a situation where they get that hurt ever again. And it looks like there was a very, very big transformation that happened with your person because of that connection. The way that I see it is that connection has created a before and after version of your person, and they were never the same after that connection. It's possible that this person thought that connection was going to be the one that they would end up with forever, and it didn't. And this person really, really tried to make it work, and in that process, lost themselves. And they never want to put themselves in a situation like that ever again. I'm being called to focus on their story because I think I'm meant to tell you that this person, even being open to you, pile two, and they are, we'll get into that in just a little bit because they're healing, but for a person like this in the stage that they're at, given what they've been through, to even think about a possibility with you, pal 2, it really shows how much they care for you and how much they want to be with you. And we'll get into that in just a little bit because I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. It's possible that the connection your person was in was very, very one-sided, and your person, given how drained their energy was after that particular connection, pal 2, they had this belief that connections were all just like that, like draining your energy, and it's always one person making the effort and the other person just is happy and relaxed and taking advantage of the other person. So I mean, the word toxic is definitely coming up in my mind right now, and I think that is how your person would define that connection today. At the time, your person really wanted this connection, but today, I mean, there's definitely healing work that's going on with your person, and we'll get into that in just a little bit, pal 2, but today they recognize that that situation was extremely toxic. And there's a lot of fear in your person, pal 2, about repeating cycles that, or repeating the cycle of being in a connection like that and losing themselves completely. There's a lot of fear, and like I can feel it in my chest, pal 2. All right. So if you've been wondering, well, is the fear, like, is it really that scary for this person? It is. Trust me when I say this, it is very, very scary for this person, but this is past energy, all right? So let's get a little bit deeper into what's happening right now with your person. Your person wants to take a leap of faith with you, pal 2. They want to take a leap of faith with you. They see you as someone who is so gentle with their heart, and they see that there is so much of a contrast in you versus the person that they were with at some point. And so there is a lot of healing going on with this person as they are in this connection with you. And it might not be something that you're doing intentionally, pal 2. It's just being in a connection that is so reciprocal is healing this person, and that healing is scaring them a little bit. It's kind of triggering old wounds up, and they get scared, but then they work through it because they just feel that deeply for you. There is a lot of peace and serenity that this person feels with you, pal 2. And it's been very, very healing. I cannot express how healing your energy has been to this person. It looks like you show up, and you show up very consistently. You show up and you are just there for this person in ways that it's possible this person might never have had someone like that, let alone a romantic connection, but even familial or platonic as well. And it scares them, pal 2. It scares them how safe you make them feel and how secure you make them feel. And it is because they feel that level of safety and security that they are willing to work through their fears for you. This person feels very helpless sometimes, pal 2. I don't think that they express it to you. I think that the image that's coming to my mind is you could do something as simple as, like when they're sitting in the car. This is just an example, pal 2. When they're sitting in the car and they ask for water, like they're driving and then they ask for water, and then you just open up the bottle cap and then you give it to them. And even it's like little actions like that are so impactful for this person that they actually start crying, or at least feel moved to cry, because it just, the thought of you thinking of them and catering to their needs and desires even without them asking for it, they're just flooded with emotions every time they think about you, pal too. And like I said, I don't think it's something that you've been doing intentionally. I think it's just who you are, pal too. And that's just very, very beautiful energy that's coming through. And like your person's actually like, they're making me feel your energy more, pal too. And I get what they mean when they say that pal too brings me so much of peace and calm, and I feel safe with them. A lot of what they're feeling right now is how they feel about you, and how being with you, being in this connection with you, pal too, makes them feel. It's more about that. There's fear, there's hesitation, but there's also such a deep desire to keep spending time with you, because the more time that they spend with you, yes, triggers do come up the more time they spend with you, but it's also very, very healing, and they start to feel more secure about themselves. There's a part of their self-esteem that's also healing as they're with you, pal too. You make this person feel very, very loved. And your person's understanding that they don't have to be a certain way or do certain things to gain love, which I think is very, very different from the previous connection that they were in. You just admire them for who they are, and you're teaching them that all they have to do is just exist, and that's it. They are deserving of love. And your person feels very, very touched by that, pal too. I'm being moved to tears right now, and I think I'm tapping into your person's energy, but also I think it's also me, because this is very, very sweet energy coming through, pal too. Like a lot of fears, pal too, a lot of fears, but and I'm feeling it, like I'm feeling it in my arms, and like I can feel the energy, but yeah, the sigh, did you hear that? There's also a side that follows that, where your person's like, no, I've got to work through this. I've got to work through this, because this is unlike the previous connection that I've had. How are they feeling about you, pal too? You have their heart, pal too. You have their heart, that's it. The way that you are, the way that you show up, the way that you have shown your love, your unconditional love for this person, it makes them feel invincible. It makes them feel like they can do anything in this world. They feel very, very indebted to you, pal too. I know you're gonna say, no, I didn't do this for this person to do something back to me, but no, this person, like, it's just their nature, pal too, that they feel very, very indebted to you. For some of you, this might actually not even be a romantic connection. This could be your best friend, and they might have had very, very ugly friendships in the past, and you stepping into their life, it's also possible that they didn't believe that they could ever have like very solid friendship, and then you step into their life and there are all these like little realizations that they're having, that they are worthy of a very, very strong friendship. And of course, for some of you, this could be romantic. I mean, we've got the the Knight of Cups as well. So yes, for some of you, it could be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. Like, this would apply even for a platonic connection as well. I can see that happening because there's a lot of just being in their fields about how you have been so accepting of them and how you have treated them as a person. You've allowed them to be who they really want to be. And I don't think that this person ever had that freedom. So it's actually very, very sweet energies coming. And frankly, I think every time your person talks about you, Paltu, they start crying because that is the impact that you've had on their life. And this is, you're healing them, Paltu. You're healing them even without knowing. And I think that's a testament to how beautiful of a person you are, both inside as well as out. There's a lot of relief that's coming through from your person as well, Paltu. I don't think that this person ever thought that they would have a connection like yours. I really see that this person just gave up on it, didn't think it was possible. It's also possible that your person might have thought, okay, I'm just going to go through my life just being by myself, not really just focusing on myself because I'm responsible for myself and just, being in that energy of me, me, me. And yes, of course, it's a trauma response, Paltu, but I don't think it was meant to harm anyone. I think it was just to protect themselves because I think that the kind of pain that they went through in whatever this connection was, Paltu, it was so... it broke them. It just broke them. And they promised themselves that they would never feel that way about any person ever again. So it was more of self-protection that I do see. And they keep thinking about how they were once this person who didn't even believe a connection like this could exist. And then now it does exist. And there's just a lot of overwhelm about that as well. Like your person's very, very overwhelmed with emotions, all right? And it's just, they're really, really up in their fields right now, thinking about you. I'm hearing the quote, you don't know how many people in the future are going to love you. And I don't think I'm phrasing it the exact way. I'm really sorry I'm channeling, but it goes like something of that sort. And if someone can get that quote, and if you remember it, yes, please definitely do put it in the comment section. If I find it, I'll also put it over there. But I personally like this quote, but I'm hearing it right now coming from your person. And I think that it's kind of like when they saw that quote, or when people would tell them, oh, you know what, there's going to be someone who's going to step into your life and then you're going to feel like, it's a good, healthy connection. And this person would just scoff at them and it was like, yeah, right. But today they're thinking about all those times that people told them to hang on, to hold on to hope and to have faith. And your person is like, wow, they were right, And that's also, realizations that your person is having. You are healing them without even knowing that you are, Paltu. It's just spending time with you, even if both of you are just sitting and talking. Your reactions to them are so healing. That they feel like they are going back to the person that they were before this connection, before the tower moment happened. And that by itself, they never thought they could go back to that person. But they are, because of you. And there's sadness that they're letting go of the person that they are today, but there's also a lot of happiness that they're going back to the innocence and the version of themselves that they were before this big heartbreak. And I don't think that this person ever thought that they could get back there. And so it's beautiful energies, pal, too. I'm feeling very, very grateful that I get to tap into energies like that, both yours and your person's as well. So thank you for that. Shall I get you one advice, pal, too? Let me get you one advice, all right? One advice for pal, too, please. Six of Wands. Yeah. Take the time to celebrate yourself, pal, too. Who you are. It looks like you've also had a journey to get here, to become the person who is so healing to the people around you. And like I said, it's a testament to how beautiful you are as a person, pal, too. So take the time to celebrate your healing journey. Healers heal others. And you wouldn't be here in your natural form healing someone else if you didn't take the time to heal yourself from the life that you've been through. So take time to celebrate yourself, pal, too. All right? This entire reading has been about you, about the love that you hold within yourself, and most importantly, the amount of work that you've done on yourself to have such a beautiful presence on someone. So much so that you just being in your natural state is healing someone, and I think that is just, it's beautiful, pal, too. It's really, really beautiful. So take some time to celebrate yourself, celebrate the work that you've done on yourself, celebrate your healing energy. And yeah, you deserve to be celebrated, pal, too, all right? So take some time to recognize that, okay? I felt like taking only one card, and that's the reason why. It's just, there is no advice for you other than for you to recognize your power and recognize how far you've come to become a healer today. And that needs to be celebrated, that needs to be recognized. And the first person who needs to do that is you for yourself, pal, too, all right? Okay? Pinky promise me that you are going to celebrate yourself today. Pinky promise, all right? This is the most effective form of promising, and I firmly believe in this. So pinky promise me that you are going to take some time and celebrate yourself, because we've got it as the advice from Spirit, and it is also something that you pinky promised me, all right? All right. Pal, too, this was a very, very beautiful reading. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. And I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, the clarity, as well as the confirmation you were looking for. And yeah, my private readings are open right now if you'd like to check it out. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all of your love and positive energy that you keep sending my way, whether it's with a like, shares, comments, the subscribe button, or the tips that you send in, or even watching my page ads. Yeah, those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm so grateful for it. All right, pal, too, please take care of yourself, and yeah, thumbs up for you, and thank you. Thank you for your healing energy. I think I, too, just experiencing your energy was very, very beautiful for me as well. Alrighty, pal, too, take care. Bye-bye.